Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Test, test. 1 1. Uh, Hello everyone to SLR, F2 division, here on Thursday night. I'm your host, YOLO Gamer today, and yeah, SLR new season of F2 racing. And yeah, we have a short qualifying coming up. Um, yeah, obviously new drivers, new season. Um, yeah, so let's see how it goes. 20 drivers have gathered here for the first race. So yeah, it will be very interesting to find out who comes out on top this time in this F2 season. So let's see, we have only a one-shot qualifying here and two sprint races and a feature race of course. And yeah, the drivers are getting ready now for the one-shot qualifying, of course. And yeah, let's see who comes out on pole. It will be interesting to see. So then, my drivers just taking their time before getting ready here, all in the garage. And yeah, as they readied up now, might be a bit too quiet, okay. I just try to speak louder then. If it's, I just ask in the streamer chat if they can hear me or not. I just will speak a little bit louder, it's okay. But we've ready up, ready to go now here for the first qualifying session of the season. Let's see who will come out on top here. As we have drivers now getting ready for the attempt. We have here Corey in the trident here. Of course, getting down to the first turn looks okay as it takes, but Crispy is also within for the first couple of corners, and Power Creeks his teammate as well. And we have our first disqualification here, Jam. That's a shame for him. First qualifying session of the year and he's out. We're with the leader Corey here. He comes now to this tricky right-hander now. Very easy to lock up and go straight on. Next corner, turn 10, also very difficult to lock up and very easy to make a mistake. And yeah, as we see Corey coming down the DRS straight now. And now very, very fast left-hander coming up, also very tricky to get on the throttle there. When you have two cars, less grip than the F1 cars, of course, because they have two cars. Yeah. As we come now to the end of sector 2, we have Corey still up in front of his teammate Power Creeks. Then we have Dornell and UK Beast Assassin in fourth. But yeah, we have Corey here coming up to the final corner as he's looking to make it a right and 1-2, I think. As they come now to this last straight. Who's going to take pole? It's Corey by 0.3 of a second. That's a real statement from Corey here in the benefits so far. Corey takes P1 at the first qualifying session of the year. Yeah, great effort by him. From his not teammate Power Creeks. Obviously, Power Creeks in the Charus, I knew that. I was just playing a little bit of a trick. We have Dornell in P3. UK Beast Assassin in 4th. Griffin in P5. We have Stan in 6th for Danth. We have Ham 1 second back in P7. We have Mason Gammon in P8. Division in 9th. And Sylvaner in P10. 1.5 seconds back. Here you can see the rest of it. Obviously Jam and Crispy having their lap times deleted. So that's a real shame for that. But let's see how it goes. The first sprint race, obviously reversed grid. As we can see now, we can get on pause. Okay. Now we can pause, and yeah, we'll see the reverse grid shortly. As the drivers are already readying up, so they're getting quickly underway here because yeah, we have 3 races. That's quite a lot of points to actually be taken by the drivers. And yeah, the drivers getting ready for the start. We will still have the start right away. No formation lap here as the red body. But there you go. We have 5 red lights, and it slides out, and away we go. Yes, it slides out, and away we go for the first race. We have chaos in the background here, as we have Sylvaner taking the lead down into turn 1, and we have Bowden into the first corner. Absolutely chaos. The cars are absolutely all over each other. They are having slow motion as well. Stuff at the back. That's a shame for them, obviously. Yeah, as they all wanted to start the season, but that's a shame because they cannot, and at that moment here, as we have already a penalty for Mash pickup here. I don't know that the guy who would stay on, but yeah, that was massive. Absolutely straight on into everyone. We have Brunel, and Brunel going really slowly here from yeah, it's absolute chaos here. Right, Mash going up to the side of Brunel here, but can't quite make the move to think here. And as we ride on board with Mason Gammon now. He's in Q4, we have Southerner in Q1. Yeah, didn't expect that, to be honest. Southerner, yeah, both is reverse Q4, we have Ham in Q2. UKB successfully as in second, as we have two drivers side by side now. So we have, I think Crispy was side by side with Jam, I think. Yes, it is Crispy with Jam here, not Crispy with Jam, it's the same with ADS. They are side by side now, coming back to the race. Yeah, but it's is ahead now. As we see I don't know, Mercs up the inside of Bennett here, trying to go around the outside for this turn, of course. Now what do we have? Won it out the first turn, I think. Yeah, also pity for him as he is now way back down the field. Merc also has given up, as you can see, 11th place, going down now. As Bennett. So as we have the middle, then we go right on board with Mercy. We have the teams on side by side, down into the again. Get really high. Yeah, I don't think Power Creep again to the back of him. Ah, shame. A lot of chaos here in the first stages of the race, but that's a 2, that's always chaos here at SLR. We expected nothing less, I think. Yes, we have Griffins going up the inside of Darnell now. Was it a little bit wide as they come over the curve now, and they all go off the track. That's a little hard driving from them. As we have Southerner still leading the race. 4-10 had a jam, and we ride on board with Owen Howe now. He tries to set up the parapet move there. Here he goes around the outside of Paratrix. Can he make the mistake? No, he can't, but he now has a round the outside. But Para, defends it well and hangs on in there and defends his 12th place. And we have quite a few cars in the DRS of each other. They are in our DRS train. That's actually what we call for that, as we have the two primers side by side, now ADS and Crispy going for it. You're side by side into turn 10 also maybe. No, ADS comes up behind his teammate. For now, maybe ADS can straight back. We'll see in the next couple of laps. And yeah, crazy start to the first sprint race. Yeah, that's for sure. As we have Dodgy flying to the front from Pyrocrix, obviously we've seen time from Jerry Creek in the qualifying. But has he got the race pace? The moment he's quite far back, of course. The reverse grid played a part in it, but I think he also had a very poor start. But he goes now side by side with Dodgy up at the corner now. Let's see if he can stake up the inside. He goes. Dodgy, I think, leaves him enough room for that. And Dodgy really brilliantly hangs around the outside. There's still side by side scrapping for that 11th place. The Parafix has to get this move done early because he wants to score a point in this race or maybe 2. And he has to pass Dodgy because 11th place you don't get a point for it. As we go brilliantly, Parafix down the inside of Dodgy now. As Dodgy tries to fight back, brilliant racing from this. So we have through a couple of corners now. Owen Howell getting in of the act as well. Round the outside goes for the ball, Parafix. But yeah, Parafix defends from Owen Helm, and that's a brilliant free race grab here for 11th place. They're really going for it. If we now maybe look to the leaders, we have Southerner still in the lead in front of Ham and UKV's Assassin. Corey, we have the P4. Mason Gammon in P5, still quite a... He has quite a gap on Corey. And I think Division is also closing up on Mason Gammon, so it's not looking good pace-wise for Mason Gammon, as we have Dodgy and Power Crooks going for it now. Again, as I think Dodgy lost out this time. And now for Rios, Power Crooks gets a snap! Oh! That's a big crash from those two. Power Crooks lost it out of the second last turn. And that's real shame for Dodgy. Wow. Absolute disaster for Dodgy there. He can't do nothing for us. We have UKV's Assassin and Hamilton going for side by side. Hammond, not Hamilton, sorry. But yeah, that was an ambitious move there from UKV's Assassin. And we have Corey also up inside now, maybe of UKV's Assassin. No, he can't make the move stick. But that's obviously left Southerner well now. And we have behind now, we have ADS and Bennett's scrapping it out. Oh, we have a little bit of a snap for ADS here, but ADS has no chance against 2 to see the place. And is now down to P10. And we have further back, we have to now going around the outside of Merck. Hanging on in there around the outside, but I think they're in half the place in front of him. Now, maybe ambitious move down to turn 10, no. Darnell picks up that 12. And we have 5 laps in, we have still Southerner leading. 1 second gap in front of Ham. UKV's Assassin is 3rd and Corey is in 4th place. They are all scrapping now for that 2nd place. I think Ham, without the US, will be a little bit vulnerable for these guys. Because they are very close to him, to 10th on the second only. Oh, a bit of a snap for Ham on the exit. I think that will be it for him in terms of that 2nd place. Because there you go, we have UKV's Assassin and Corey going for it now. We have maybe a 3 points at the end of this turn. Round the outside goes UKV's Assassin. Ham, brilliant move from UKV's Assassin here as he picks up that 2nd place. And Corey also wants to get Ham now into the 4th corner, I think, into the 4th turn, but Ham still hangs on in there and yeah, still on that 3rd place, but for how much long is that question here, as Corey really wants to get his move done as he goes down the inside of Ham now and they make contact. A shame for Hamill, a shame for Corey, sorry. A shame for Corey. He had good pace, but yeah, that move I think was a little bit too ambitious. As yeah, I think he moved too late. He was deciding to go for that move, and obviously Ham was a little bit more how do you say, aware that he maybe would try to move a little bit turn the steering to the left, but yeah, I think that's it's hard to tell, but one thing is for sure that Corey lost 3 seconds because of that, and we have the yellow flags, I think, because for Charlie he spun it in his car. So we have 4 disappointments already in that race here. I think the guys will try to make up for it in the next few races. As we have Griffin going up on ADS here. Nicely done by the number 22 as we have ADS spun it as Tokyo was having another car in the gravel. I don't know who that is, but yeah. We have the drivers really struggling here at the first race of this season. One guy that isn't really in front, he is division. Now our first retirement of this season. Yeah, a shame for division, but as I said, I think we'll try to make up for it in the next upcoming race. As we have the two leaders now, UK beats the second riding with him now. He obviously tries to make it a win now, the first win of the season, not the easy win because he was in F2 season last time, but a season opener win for him, as I think Darnell and Bennett are scrapping it out now for 8th place here. Here he comes, Darnell side by side with Bennett here. Darnell trying to go up the inside of that Harlan as he is in front now into the first turn, and we have Stan and Owen Howell going for it into that turn, into that first turn. We have also Merckx in behind it as well, who tries to capitalize maybe if they two will mess each other up. I think they mess each other up because Merck is now right on Howell's tail, and indeed is alongside Stan's tail. He goes round the outside. Great move by Merck here, round the outside, and up into 12th place for Merck here. As we have the leaders, the top two drivers here, as we come now to the last couple of laps. We have Silverna still in front of UKB Success, but for how much long? UKB Success is really pushing it in that last couple of laps and really tries to get the win from Silverna, of course. And yeah, as they come now to the last turn, is close enough? I think he is close enough to make a move now. And here he comes around the outside, goes UKB Success. Round the outside goes UKB Success. What can Silverna do to defend this? Really good defending here by Silverna, but I think UKB Success will come back through the DRS now, but I think nobody has a DRS out of them too. And yeah, brilliantly done from Silverna as he defends brilliantly and yeah, takes that first place back again. As we have further back, I think we have Merckx passing Owen Howe. Yeah, great move by Merck here. As the three here still trying to grab it out for that 11th place. Yeah, but yeah, a little bit of a late braking move here from Owen Howe, but luckily he didn't hit Merck here. That could have ended, yeah, in a big mess up. And as I'm talking of a big mess up, here we have it. Yeah, I think Stan absolutely smashes into the back, taps him, and power quick says, thank you very much, I'll take that 12th place up. Now we go from the midfield again to the front. We have UKB Success and Silverna scrapping it out for the win here. A straight fight between those two to the line, I think. With 3 to go now, here he goes, UKB Success around the outside again. Has he made the move time? No, Silverna hangs on in there as he goes deep into that turn. I think UKB Success will try and make that switchback work. As we come down to the second DRS turn, but I think nobody has again DRS. And because of that, Silverna stays in front again. So Silverna doing a great defensive work here. And yeah, getting his elbows out for that win, of course. We have Stan and Owen Howe. What's happened to Owen Howe? Oh, he's lost his front wing. Maybe it was a collision with Sandy, I don't know, but shame for Owen Howe there. We'll have, yeah, guaranteed no points here at the first race of this night. We will have another one that will come up shortly, but no points for him at this race. That's for sure. And as we have the 2 leaders coming now to that long straight here at the end before that last turn, before that near S straight. Now you can be successful weaving a bit, trying to say, okay, I'm there, I want the lead now. I am running out of patience a little bit here. So here comes the first round. This time he goes down the inside, and he indeed goes down the inside this time of Southerner. Can he make the move work this time? UK Beast Assassin now round the outside. He goes, great move there by UK Beast Assassin here. And he picks up that first place now. Obviously, Southerner wants to strike back now. Here he comes, down the inside goes Southerner. I think they make a little bit of contact here, but I think UK Beast Assassin has this first place covered now, as we have a 4-way fight now for the lead, as Ham and Corey also getting involved in that. We have Ham down the inside of Southerner, and Corey, after that collision with Ham, back in the game. Back in the game. And of course, ramming it out in turn 10. Ham, I think, going a little bit wide as the 3 driver, wrapping it out now for third place. Brilliant racing. I think UK Beast Assassin has checked out a bit at the front, because those 3 are giving it a brilliant battle here. As Southerner tries to defend his podium place, but that will not be an easy task, because he has 2 guys really pushing him behind, and if they 3 match each other up, we have Crispy also in line for podium place maybe. But here he comes now, Corey off the inside of Southerner. How will this one work? I think it works because Corey will have the DRS, and obviously better straight line speed than Southerner. Obviously Southerner tries to hang on in there, but we have Ham going up the inside, and we have 3 right down into the first corner. Brilliant racing between those 3 guys. We have Corey picking up that second place, and Southerner still hanging on in there, trying to at least land up on the podium at the end of this race, as we have ADS picking up a penalty. Yeah, brilliant racing between those 3. Crispy is catching up as well, so as I said, he will maybe also be a threat for them. As Ham, I think he will try to make a move around the outside here now. Here he comes now into turn 9. Southerner blocks it off, but for how much longer can he do this? Turn 10 they're going now. Right, he goes round the outside. Ham now, as he is really now pushing Southerner through that final couple of corners now of this race. And yeah, Crispy, as I said, right behind them as well, in line for that podium place as well. They are really scrapping it out for that last podium place. Here he comes then, last couple of corners for those 3 guys. Who will take that last podium place? Is it Southerner, is it Ham, or is it Crispy? Oh, Crispy big snap at the end of that second last one. I think that will be it. I think the places are set, and UK Beast Assassin will take a brilliant first win of the season. Congratulations to UK Beast Assassin. He celebrates his victory in style, Corey with the fastest lap of the race. At the end, Southerner takes home a brilliant third place. Great defending by him. Ham in 4th, we have Crispy in 5th. Mason Gammon will not pick up a straight 6th place as he gets a penalty. Jamis in 6th, Darnell in 7th, Mason Gammon in 8th. Griffins in P9, we have Bennett in P10, Merckx in P11, Paracus in 12, Stan in 13, Dolce in P14, Barlow 15th, we have Owen Howe in 16th, we have Marsh in P17, we have Charlie in 18th, and ADS in P19. Wow, what a brilliant first race we had. Take this. He's the winner of the first race. Here comes now the podium celebrations, of course, of that first sprint race here. Yeah, it's been brilliant. Brilliant sprint race. Full of action, full of chaos, but that's okay. You will never know in this division. It always brings up that level of excitement. As there you go now. Your top 8 will of course get points for the sprint race. Later it will be in the feature race the top 10, but in the second sprint race we will have also only points for the first 8 drivers. So Griffins and Bennett will, for example, if they finish 9th or 10th in the feature race, it would have been 2 points for Griffin and 1 point for Bennett. But we have sprint race, so we have 15 for the winner, and the guy who lands up in 8th, which is now Mason Gummon, 05, will get 1 point. So yeah, you can pick up a lot of points during that weekend, of course. You have in each race the point for the that's 3. You have the point for pole position, that's 7. And you have, of course, 30 points from the 2 sprint races. And then, of course, you have the feature race, where you can pick up 25 points. So you have 25 plus 30, 55. 55 plus 4 is 59. And 3 points for fastest lap. And each race is 3. So you can pick up 62 points. Brilliant maths by me there. Yeah, but that's a lot of points actually. So every race counts here in that weekend, of course. If you mess up one race, then the next 2 will be compromised and you will lose a lot of points. So you have to be on the top of your game at every race. That's what makes it so difficult for these F2 drivers here. As we have now, again, the 5 red flags for a second sprint race. Slice out and away we go for a second sprint race. Brad Bennett on pole position getting a good start in front of Griffin and Mason Gammon. Let's see what the guys behind can do. As we have now Griffin up the inside of Bennett, tries to take the lead away immediately from the contact further back here. Between, I think, a Prema was in there, but I'm not too sure about that, as we will look now to the Prema of Turkey. And I have a few drivers tumbling down the order as well, obviously, of course, because it is the start. Having a lot here. I think chaos is like we have Mash already spun it, and Nico is already, yeah, quite a long way back, and Dodgy as well, who, yeah, had a bit of an unlucky race in the first race. Yeah, unlucky first lap here in that second sprint race. So unfortunately for him, as we have Jam and Bennett really going for it now, side by side. Who can take the place? It's Jam that takes the place in front of Bennett here. In front of that Harlan driver, I think. As we have the Prema Crispy are looking for a move on Nathan Gammon, but he can't quite make the move stick here as they all try and scrap away now, as we have Griffin in the lead and we have Jam in second, we have Bennett in third, Nathan Gammon and fifth, as Corey tries to go up inside as he taps the Brammer from the back. Corey is really going for it here in the races. And yeah, trying a bit of a vicious move here in that first race. We have now in front of them, we have Mason Gammon and Bennett side by side as Crispy try to capitalize on it, and he does. He picks up a place as Mason Gammon is now up into fourth place. And we have Corey also pushing from behind. He is trying to squeeze on. Gammon is not giving this one by side into turn 10. Can Corey hang it on in there around the outside into turn 10? That would be a brilliant move if he can make this one work. I think they're still side by side. It's a little bit difficult to see. Yeah, there you go. They're still side by side, scrapping it out. Full and fifth place with Corey now. I think on the better line, and we have Ham behind. Wow. Ham losing it here at the second lap, and that will obviously hamper his race as he's now way down 15. Bennett and Christie scrapping it out now towards that final podium place here. As they come now to the straight, we could be 3 abreast when we reach the end of this straight, I think. When Christie also tries to get past Bennett here, and Corey, yeah, they are really right, as I was going to say, but Corey is not. Oh, Corey, as I say, Corey was not trying a move as he lost it behind Bennett, I think. He's trying a little bit, maybe a little bit of a switch here, but got surprised by how slow Bennett was on the exit. He was maybe expecting Bennett to be a little bit faster on the exit. So, yeah, he got surprised and then spun it maybe. But we saw it also on the first race that Corey had a little bit of a spin and fought back. To I think was the second place. Yes, it goes wide now. Ooh. That's a big mistake by Corey again. He makes a lot of mistakes that guy. He's been on pole for the feature race that also come up. We have a lot of racing. We have a lot of racing now in the new format. So yeah, let's see what he can do in the feature race when he's up front and has to overtake no cars because he's at the front of course. But in that pack yeah. It's just maybe a little bit nervous because he tries to make those places up and it does not work. Here we have Dornell trying to make Mason Gammon up inside. Here he goes on Mason Gammon. Brilliant move by Dornell as we have Corey already again behind them as well. That shows how fast Corey is. He pulled them again very quickly. So that shows how much speed he eventually has. But he just needs to keep it tidy and smooth. That's all he needs, and as we go, Mason Gammon round down the inside of Bennett now. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there from Corey here from behind, and Mason Gammon goes up the inside of Bennett here. A little bit of a contact at the exit here as they go now at the DRS straight. Will come out the winner as ADS spun it in the background. But yeah, that's the same for ADS of course. Bennett comes out the winner as we have Corey trying to go now down the inside of Mason Gammon. We're trying to capitalize maybe from those moves ahead. As we have A lot of guys trying to capitalize actually. We have all the way down to Power Creeks, a little bit of a train here of cars that are all queuing up behind Bennett here. As we have Mason Gammon round the outside of Corey. Brilliant from Mason Gammon. Tries to stick now. And some works are also tries to go. We maybe have 4 wide at the end of the straight. Look how crazy that is. As we have Corey down inside. Oh my goodness, we go chaos at the end of that straight. We have Mason Gammon that, yeah, it's fallen down now a couple of places. And yeah, Corey now 3 rides with some works, and Bennett, he tries to go down the inside of Bennett. There was a little bit of contact between those two. And there's 2 covers, but obviously he has to back out now, Corey. And Bennett is still in front of him as he goes down the inside now, Corey, at the place where he tapped Ham at the first race. But he gets it done this time, and he is now up into that 5th place and immediately pulls a little bit of a gap between him and Bennett. Bennett, I think, is holding up that train in behind him a little bit, so not good for Bennett as he started on pole and is now tumbling down the order. And 6th now as here he comes. Power Creeks now rowdy outside. That would be a brilliant move if he can make this work. No, it's not happening for him at this turn at least, but it will only be a matter of time, I think. For him as well. I think he will pass him at this DRS straight with DRS, as here he comes now, DRS wide open now for him. And the pulls are now out of the slipstream, and there he goes down the inside of Bennett down to the first time. And Merck also try to go up the inside. Ooh, maybe a bit too vicious from Merck here. Yes, he now squeezes them a little bit, and Bennett loses, I think, 3 places in 1. So not good for Bennett now. Went from 6th place to be completely out of points. That's a great helicopter perspective, as they all are now scrapping for that 5th place. Oh no, Bennett's lost it. As I said, Bennett was tumbling down the order. He had not a good pace. Maybe had a little bit of a wing damage, as that is now. Yeah. Pretty much out of this race, actually. As retired from this race. I don't know what happened there, maybe a collision with someone. But yeah, I think we have virtual safety car out now. Or even a full safety car, because there's yellows in 1st, 2nd and 3rd sector. So I think we have a virtual safety car here. It's difficult to tell because it's not going up on the timing screens. But he's your leader now, Griffiths. Doing a great job at the front, I think, by holding off Jam and Crispy. We're now 5 seconds back. We have Corey back. And we have Mason. Yeah, a little bit of a more quiet race on this one. Actually, the old Power Creeks now up the inside of Silverman, the guy who finished on the podium at the 1st place, is now down in 9th place and now out of the points as well. Power Creeks obviously has great pace. He has shown it in qualifying. 2nd place for him, it was there. As we maybe now have a look at the back and see what drivers can do there, as we have Barlow without front wing. Yeah, shame for him. We have Crispy now for the back of Jam. Crispy may be having a bit of a better pace here at the moment, and maybe looks also for a win here. Here comes his 2.5 seconds off the rope. Maybe he can catch it if he now passes Jam quickly, but we'll see. Already made up 3 places, so wouldn't be too surprised if he can close the gap to Griffiths in P1. Here it comes now, down the DRS rail. I think it will be an easy move. As Bennett now retired from that session, we again have a virtual safety car, or maybe even a full safety car, because I saw, yeah, there's a coming out. So we have a full safety car for that last good This couldn't make me crazy. As we have Owen Howell sitting at the Fresh River, maybe. We have all the guys behind coming into Fresh River. Could be a good strike. Could be a good strike, to be honest. Because they have nothing to lose anyway. Those guys here at the back. And who knows, maybe they will blast through now. And yeah, we'll take that win, maybe. Or maybe not that win. Maybe a good place in the points or whatever. Have to do something because, yeah, they, even if it is a safety car, they will not get from to one for laps. That's impossible. So, yes, they're doing yeah, strategic moves to the guys at the back. As we have now the safety car waiting for the leader. I think there will be a very short safety car period, because we have 38th lap, and we will be soon turning to the 9th lap, and then we will have only 4 laps to go. As we have try depending if they take but yeah, eventually in the final. Those guys are almost coming in, I think. It would be good for Charlie, but he also goes in. Those guys are staying out. We see the great deal of midfielders now trying to get try higher temps will maybe decide will maybe have yeah, concede for maybe a fifth place. Actually, even good, I think. Top 5 guys, Korea. But give a bit of easy. So yeah, everything is open for that. Yeah, probably right. Left to go when we get racing on the way. And it will be a bit of a safe road, I think, because we have a penalty. Already have a penalty, and that will come to big time. Because
guys in left and yeah, we'll get off the second platform. Maybe pull up the top. Imagine what they result. Could be a possibility. Merge to make the one in parachute. Trying to capitalize when it comes to hand also a 9. But had this, yeah, had a little bit of a spin early in the race, but now back in the game as the safety car will now come in. So we will now turn on that TV cam again and we will get racing again. When will Griffin the figure? That's a question. And as Griffin trying to get into the price, and now Griffin's pulled the trigger. I think he made a good restart here. I think Crispy, yeah, is a little bit too far back to make a move. So is Jam, so is Brunel, so is Corey. They're all not close enough, I think, to make a move. And DRS is also not open, so yeah, it's could be a problem for those guys. They will not have DRS, of course. They need to get the moves done on their own. And we have those three, Corey, Donnell and Jam, now scrapping it out for that last podium place. And Corey created also a little bit of a gap between him and Merv, so that's important because the penalty. We have Power Chris here and Mason Gammon side by side into turn 10, bit of a contact between those two, but Power Chris takes place in front of Mason Gammon. Up front we have Crispy closing on Griffin, so let's see. Maybe there will be a move and Griffins will fall down to 2. As yeah, Crispy is really close now, coming up to that final corner, but he has to do the job on his own. There will be no DRS. Here we go, final lap of that last sprint race of that race. We have Griffin's running that defensive line here from Crispy, but Crispy now maybe trying to go with Jam inside now. Griffin's runs that far defensive line and hangs on in there as he's now still in P1. But here he comes now. Around the outside goes Crispy. Can he make the move stick? Round the outside goes Crispy for the lead of this race. Round the outside goes Crispy. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. Griffins brilliantly hangs on in there in P1 as he tries to make it a victory, of course. In that second sprint race, that would be a brilliant effort from Griffins if he can hold off Crispy for that last half of a race. Crispy will give this one up for sure. We try at every corner, try to get close again and try to pass him, of course, as we now enter the final phase of this race, final couple of corners. Crispy has to get this move done now or never for Crispy. It's now or never really for Crispy now. As they come now, final straight. It will be a last corner move by Crispy. Will Griffin run that tight defensive line? No, he won't. Maybe an opportunity for Crispy to go down the inside. No, I think Griffin has this one covered. Yes, it's Griffiths that wins this race. Brilliant effort by him. We have Crispy that takes brilliant. Second place, we have Donnell in P3, Jam in P4, we have Merv P6. We will see that.
drive up front. Yeah. And here we're winner from that second sprint race. We also have that big race coming up here, that feature race, so yeah, we have still everything ahead if you want to say it like that. And we have Griffins wins this second sprint race. We have Crispy in second, we have Janelle third, Jam fourth, Merce in P5, Ham in sixth, we have Foray in P7 with that fastest lap, Mason Gammon in eighth, we have Carol Quicks in ninth, Selena in P10. So, we have now that final race coming up, that feature race, of course. Yeah, I don't remember quali. Here's your order. Or actually not, the game doesn't want to, okay. You will see when we get out of the way actually. And yeah. Oops. as we now got racing on the way. Sorry for that little bit of a delay. Was a little bit of a sound issue that we had to solve, but we are right in that feature race, and here we go now. Griffins round the outside of Dornell, as we have a couple of drivers already pitting here at the second lap. So there was carnage at the first lap. So that's some of the drivers, or actually one below, had to pit. So we have drivers 3 wide now, down into turn 10. I think that will not work out, as some of them has to back out, and it will be Griffins who backs out because he goes straight on and onto that, I don't know, sand. I think it is sand, not gravel. But yeah, we have Griffins that comes up short and will lose another place. UKB successful. He not loses it. He hangs on in there as he tries to go around the outside, but no chance. Barlow retired in the session. Maybe a safety car. No, we have no safety car. But yeah, we have Corey leading and setting the position. That's 4 seconds to Dornell already, as we have Dornell and Parkwick side by side down into that first corner. Will Dornell hang on and will be able to defend that place? It seems so, but Parkwicks will have that DRS, of course, for that straight now as he goes now. Down the inside goes Parkwicks here on SLR Dornell, trying to make the move stick here into that corner, and he cannot. Dornell brilliantly defends this second place, but also Corey now up front has pulled out a gap now of 5 seconds. So yeah, it looks like an easy win for Corey. For now, we have seen him make mistakes throughout this weekend, getting penalties, driving into other cars. So we'll see, maybe he will make a mistake, but now looks pretty comfortable up front. As we have Crispy, the second place driver in that second sprint race, now going for it, trying to pick up more points as he's on the back of Sylvaner now with his Prema. Trying to get you and I the trophy of Sylvaner that picked up a podium at the first race, of course, here in Bahrain. First good race. But we're in the feature race now, and Volvo scrapping it out for 9th place, I think. Yes, it is 9th place, as here we go. We have Crispy down the inside. Brilliant move by Crispy here. Sylvaner, I think, will be able to come back here now, maybe switch back. As we have Dodgy as well. Can Crispy make it a double move here? He's going defensive, Dodgy, but I think he will have to concede this place, as we have Sylvaner also capitalizing from it, as now Dodgy has gone from 8th to 10th place right now. He will try to come back now, as he is now side by side with Sylvaner coming up to turn 10, but he has to give up this one. Jam and Mash. Oh, we have in front. Up front happened, and Dodgy spun it, I think. No, it's Sylvaner that actually spun it. Yeah, Sylvaner that took the place from Dodgy, of course. He is now down in P13. And has a little bit of a work to do, as we have Dodgy having to defend from the guys behind, from Leclerc, from Charlie and Mash. Dodgy is still within the DRS of Jam, so let's see what he can do. Yeah, we have Nash now side by side with Charlie in P12 with Charlie, or P12 with Jam, of course, was Mash, of course. I said, ooh, that was close. As we exit of turn 2. But you have Merc, you have the vision straight on. Yeah, that was strange. The vision straight on, lost 2 places now. Was in the fight with Ads for 15th. He's 17th. As we have Dornell brilliantly defending from UK Big Success and Paratrix behind. Griffin's also doing a good race in 5th, the race winner of second feature race. Ham also doing a good job in P6 as we have Bennett out of this race and we have a safety car out on track. That will obviously mix things up and will, yeah, make the race a little bit more exciting up front because Corey, as you can see, has pulled out gap as he, now all drivers I think will come into the pits and change tires, of course. In the feature race they obviously have to make a stop. Now, as predicted, all drivers will come in now. Griffey drives in, Jam drives in, Dodgy, Charlie, Mash, Wilderness, Dan. Yep, they are all coming in for new tires. Owen Howe stays out. Has he pitted? Has Owen Howe pitted is that question. As we stops. No, he hasn't pitted yet. So he goes for I don't know. I don't know what that strategy is, to be honest. Maybe opts for another safety car. And maybe we'll try to go onto fresh tires then, but yeah, Owen Howe is now your new race leader. But he of course has to stop yet. So it will be only a short time we will see Owen Howe up front, but it's the first lead change of the race, so hey, something changed up front. Corey has done a brilliant job so far in that race, to be honest. Really made a good job at keeping his pole position and conserving it. And Dornell made his way up, I think. We can see it now. Dornell made his way up to second, so he obviously, because of Owen Howe now, he has not made up a place, but he eventually is in a net P2. So he has made up one place. Powerpix lost one. Kibitas hasn't stayed there. Griffin's also stayed in 5th. Ham won a place. Dodgy won 4, and Charlie, the big winner here, won 9 places. So we have to see how this will play out at the last 10 laps now. Plenty of room for changes. And we have Merc coming into the pits, maybe front wing damage or something like that. Maybe going into another set of fresh tires or having a lap fresher tires than the others, I don't know. But Merc is into the pits. So we have Owen Howe yet to stop in P1. We have net race leader Corey in P2. We have Dornell in P3. Paracrix, Disharoos in 4th. KB Assassin.
5th, Griffin is in 6th, then we have Ham in 7th, Dodgy P8, Charlie P9, we have Mason Gamma P10, Jam in 11th, Crispy in P12, Division in P13, Mash in 14th, Sylvina 15th, Stan 16th, we have Ed in P17, and Mercs P18. Bennett and Barlow retired from this race. I think we will get underway this lap, because safety car has been out for quite a while now. So safety car maybe will come into the pits, but it doesn't look like it at all. Safety car will do enough. That's a bit frustrating for Owen Howell, of course, because, yeah, he obviously has to stop it. He has to stop. So, he wanted the safety car to come in as early as possible, and yeah, maybe 5 or 6 laps for it to not come out, and then at lap 13 safety car again, so we can wait for fresh tires and destroy everyone at the last 2 laps with new fresh tires. But Owen Howe for another lap, you race leader. I think Corey will pass him very quickly. I think all these guys behind it will be key to pass Owen Howe as quickly as possible. Plus he's still on all tires and is yet to pit, so he is not one to fight with at that race. As we have safety car now coming in at the end of this lap, so racing will get underway shortly, as Owen Howe obviously now controls the pace out front, and he decides when we will go racing again. And the time is now Owen Howe. Yeah, gets the field on the way. Corey didn't really had a good restart here, as he's 6 tenths behind. Power Quicks is close behind. Darnell, as we have UKB Success and Griffin going for it for P5. I think UKB Success defended it from Griffins. Griffins was trying to get into that top 5 and was trying to get the place for UK-based assassin. As we have, as I said, Corey already at the back of Owen Howe as he tries to go down the inside, and they make contact. And they are side by side now, coming up into turn 10. Corey has to go round the outside, he cannot make the move stick, and we have Darnell and Power Quicks as well behind them now, try to capitalize from the moves that these two are making up front. As we have Owen Howe defending really good against against Corey on fresh tires, of course. And yeah, Corey obviously needs to pass Owen Howe quickly, because you can see those guys behind are waiting in the wings to pick up the scraps and getting past Corey, because they know Corey has the best pace, and
if he checks out, there will be no one that can catch him. So it's important for them to get past Corey now. As here he comes now, side by side down the straight. Owen Howe and Corey for first place. But Owen Howe brilliantly hangs on in there as he locks up now, and that's the place gone for him. As oh no, Owen Howe spins it. He has spun it out of the second turn. The ADS has given up now. I don't know what that is, but as we have Owen Howe spinning it into the wall. Shame for him. Shame. We have Griffins all of a sudden in P2. Darnell had a problem somewhere. I don't know where did that come from. But all of a sudden Darnell down in P9 now as Crispy gets past him now down the inside. At the end of the second year S straight, there you go. Or third year S straight, sorry, but yeah, Darnell not looking good at that restart here. We have yellow flag somewhere again. Owen Howe. That will be obviously the race gone for Owen Howe. He has to stop again. Or for the first time actually, because he has not made a stop yet, and yeah, he's already 16 seconds behind all of them, so a race to forget for Owen Howe, of course. As we have behind them 3 drivers going for the podium here, UKV's Assassin, Power Quicks and Ham here. They're all scrapping it out for that final podium place. And yeah, brilliant battling between those 3 guys. They are really going for it, as we have Darnell and Jem scrapping it out for that last 2 podium places. Cylinder also getting involved as well, trying to pick up a few points here. And yeah, those things are really getting heated up now towards the final stages of the race now. The first part was a bit not boring, but really all drivers made no mistakes. They were all very concentrated, but now towards the final stages of the race, a few drivers are getting a little bit more aggressive and trying to get their elbows out for their positions. As we see Corey, he doesn't seem to have that pace that he had before that safety car, because Griffin can match his pace. He's half a second behind, and maybe Griffin is now within the shot to make it 2 in a row for this weekend. 2 wins in a row. He obviously won the second sprint race, and he will maybe now win the feature race, of course, as he now sets the fastest lap of this race and is really having great pace now. As with UKV's Assassin scrapping it out in Power Quicks, there you go, Power Quicks down the inside of UKV's Assassin, nicely done by Power Quicks. Crispy and Mason Gammon also scrapping it out. Mason Gammon, nearly loses the rear, bit of a moment there for him. As we are in lap 12 now. And Darnell and Jem scrapping it out. For P9 and P10 side by side. They're going into that wide section now of that second sector. They're still side by side into turn 9. A little bit of a contact there. Maybe Cylinder can capitalize on it. He can. He goes down the inside of Darnell and he says, "Thank you very much. I'll take that last podium. I will take that last point." Oh, Darnell late on the brakes, and maybe Stan can get his car involved. Can get his car in line for a point. For a point finish maybe. As we have further back Merck and Charlie scrapping it out. At the front we have Corey and Griffin still within half a second of each other at the very least. So Corey can't keep Griffin off. As Griffin again passes out of the race. The HWA racer driver really having great pace and showing it. As we have Dodgy and Crispy going quick. Crispy also having great pace here. Last lap he called Mason Gammon, now he's called Dodgy. He goes round the outside, brilliant move. Crispy is really having a great race. 14 places he's made up so far. And we'll see, maybe he will do a couple more. Oh! So now losing it. Stan capitalizing from it, going round the outside now. Of Darnell here. Darnell obviously not wants to give this one up as Southerner touches the back of Stan's car. Obviously, Stan loses it now. And Darnell takes back that 10th place. That was a bit messy. I think Southerner touched the back of Stan. So, yeah, unfortunate for Stan. He couldn't do anything about it and lost his points position here. At the front, Corey made that gap a little bit bigger. 8.5 tenths now between those two leading guys. And Corey sets the fastest level of the race, so we really want to check out now, as he did on the first run, before the safety car came out. Obviously the safety car bunched up the field again. And yeah, here we are now, in the fight for the lead, 7-10, everything to play for here, at that final couple of laps here. At a season opener. So let's see where the guys will end up also for the last podium place. EKB Assassin in within half a second of Power Cricks. So it could be also a move that we see at the last couple of laps there from EKB's Assassin. Crispy also having a great race in P6. And at third back we have Divisions. Fun it. Yes, out of turn 10. Can happen very easily. But yeah, the gap out front still 8/10 of a second, so if Corey can hold that lead, then I think he will be safe. But yeah, still 2 laps to go, everything to play for. Yeah. We have Darnell and Jam trapping it out now. We go on board with Jam. Darnell goes deep. Jam trying to set up a switch, make a little bit of contact here as we go through, and Jam has DRS, tries to go down the outside of the business, but that doesn't matter now as we have only 2 laps to go down the inside. Brilliant move by Jam here, up the inside he goes into 9th place. There will be 2 points for him if he can stay there. But we have of course Southerner and Stan holding him under pressure. Let's see what happens with them here for that final podium, for the final point position here. Crispy also pulled Ham, so I think we'll see a move there shortly from Crispy, because Crispy had great pace throughout this race. I would be surprised if we wouldn't see a move there from him. As we ride on board with UKB's Assassin now, he is
really closing in on Paraquix. And here we go, final lap. Who will be the last place on that feature race podium? Here he comes now. Achilles Assassin DRS wide open. And Paraquix goes offensive, tries to go around the outside. UK beats Assassin on Darnell. Paraquix for the last podium place. As he tries to go around the outside, oh, goes off the track there, UK beats Assassin. And I think maybe he will, not get that chance again, because, that was his best opportunity. The longest straight, 2 DRS straights, went off the track now and obviously lost a bit of time. Crispy meanwhile passed Ham, but I think that's not a surprise, because Crispy really had great pace, and Ham, I think he would be also happy with that 6th place, great amount of points as well. Further back here at the final points positions here, maybe we will see 1 or 2 changes, but I think everything is set there. They're within half a second of each other at the very least, but they will all have DRS, of course, DRS train, so I think there will be not much movement, as we have UK Beast Assassin now really close on Paraquix for that final podium place. UK Beast Assassin really had great pace throughout the last half of a lap, so Para has to go defensive there. And he does, and fends off brilliantly the attack of UK Beast Assassin, and Corey wins the season opener in front of Griffins. Paraquix will come home in 3rd. UK Beast Assassin 4th. We have Crispy in 5th, Ham in 6th. Dodgy will come home 7th in front of Mason Gammon, Darnell in P9, Jam in P10, Sylvander in 11th, Stan P12, Mercs P13. We have Charlie P14, Mash in P15. Owen Howe, that strategy didn't work out for him as planned, because he stayed out at the safety car and didn't pit, and that strategy obviously didn't work out. He had a spin, so race to forget for him. But let's see what he can do in the next races that will come up. So there we have it, our first FC weekend done. So there we have it. Corey, brilliant 27 points for him. 2 points actually for the fastest lap as well. So so let's look at the points that all the drivers made.
I'll do interviews. So I will have a look. Anyway, I think we should start with Crispy. Obviously, Crispy, congrats for a top 3 weekend, I guess. Yeah, how was your impression of that first F2 weekend of SLR? A box where you can. Okay. Now there is no. Uh, Now there is no bubble box or any. I turn it on now. Group chat. No,